breakfast with a Big Mac. We were out in the garage, first hitting the garage in the heat for 2014, and we've had a reasonable one. I guess when we started out, Mac, we talked about yesterday's workout that you did on your own, being a run, which you've been experimenting a little bit. Just talk us through that experiment, perhaps refer to the track and then the trails and the road and the calories, all that we talked about really.
Okay, so I decided I'd do a couple of runs because I'm training for this rugby tournament in a couple of weeks. It's going to be hot, so I figured I need to get out in the heat and get acclimated a little bit. So there's a track that's a few blocks away at the park. So I did probably 30 minutes of basically a jog and then a walk. Jog, walk, and just didn't like it. It was boring and hot and just felt miserable, and so I was kind of not enjoying that too much. I burned, I don't know, 700 calories or something like that
Right.
in that session. And then I went
Which is good for how long did you say?
30 minutes.
That's a great calorie.
And a fair amount of walking, but it was hot. I mean, it was probably 85. I was just miserable. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
So I decided to go back to the woods over here where there's a dirt trail, packed dirt trail. A lot of people bike on it. Where I used to run back in the day when I was, active in rugby. So I went there yesterday and I did 45 minutes. I'd say it's probably about 4 miles, maybe right around there, a little bit less than that, maybe. And I burned 940 or 45 calories in 45 minutes. I was real happy with that. And I just felt better because I wasn't just going around mindlessly around the track. You're in the woods and you're running up and down and through and winding around. And, it's more interesting anyways.
Yeah, down by the river too a little bit.
Yeah, right. So I felt pretty good. I felt like I probably could have run farther.
It was hot yesterday too.
Yeah, it was probably in the high 70s, about 80 at the time that I went.
I find the heat and being relatively new to that type of running, not new, but having it been a few years since you did it, that your heart rate, because of
10 or 12 years.
Right, yeah, well, you're going to find that your heart rate's going to be, a fair way elevated compared to what it's going to be as you condition towards it.
But I felt good. It was probably in, like I said, the 140s, middle to high 140s. And then at the end, I just ran hard the last bit and got up to maybe 156, I think might have been the highest I did just at the very end. But I felt pretty good, so.
It'd be great to come out of that tournament, having a player at the tournament being from the front row club. That would be a coup.
I'd be happy to come out of the tournament just being alive. That'll be an accomplishment.
Fair enough too. Well, that's good.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Well done. Keep it going.
Good to be back in the garage.
It is indeed.